It's time now for the Election Day edition of the Muletrain News on this Tuesday, November the 8th, 2022. Brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Church service for Evelyn Ziegenfuss, 90, of Muleshoe, was held 11 o'clock Monday morning, October the 31st at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church here in Muleshoe, with Father Rene Perez of Lubbock officiating. Burial followed in the Bailey County Cemetery. Evelyn died on Thursday, October the 27th in Lubbock. She was born January 23rd, 1932 in Lubbock to John and Josephine Peffer Angerer. She married Edward Ziegenfuss in Lubbock on January the 30th, 1951. Evelyn and her husband Ed owned and operated Southside Gulf Station here in Muleshoe, which was on the east side, right next to the First United Methodist Church. They also operated Mr. Ed's Snow Cones, and of course all the kids loved the big blue van that drove around town and served snow cones and pickles and other things out of it. She loved sewing, gardening, and canning. Evelyn was a member of the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church and was a proud Catholic. She helped fry fish every year. During Holy Week at the church, she is preceded in death by her husband, her parents, a daughter, Diane Ziegenfuss, and a granddaughter, Courtney McDaniel, a grandson, David Claybrook, 4 brothers, and 3 sisters all precede her in death. Evelyn is survived by 2 sons, Johnny Ziegenfuss and his wife, Janie of Lubbock, and James Ziegenfuss and his wife, Stephanie of Lake Livingston, Texas. 4 daughters, Patsy Pierce and her husband, Roy of Selmer, Tennessee, Mary Wasson and her husband, Wayne of Muleshoe, Betty Claybrook and her husband, Rick of Wolfforth, and Jenny McDaniel and her husband, Gary, also of Wolfforth. Her 13 grandchildren and 19 great-grandchildren, along with 4 great-great-grandchildren, all survive Evelyn Ziegenfuss. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church, 805 East Hickory, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347, or the Alzheimer's Association, 225 North Michigan Avenue, floor 17, Chicago, Illinois, 60601. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, the funeral service for Evelyn Ziegenfuss was held on Monday, October 31st at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church, with burial following in the Bailey County Cemetery. Please keep the whole Ziegenfuss family on your prayer list today. Funeral service for William Ted Simpson, 90, of the Maple community, was held on Wednesday, November the 2nd at the Morton Church of Christ. Burial followed in the Morton Memorial Cemetery. He died again on Monday, October 31st, here in Muleshoe. He was born September the 27th, 1932, in Lubbock, to James and Mary Walter Simpson. He married Sammy Clark in Shallowater on December the 2nd, 1951. Ted Simpson served in the U.S. Navy. He was a farmer for over 50 years in Maple. He is preceded in death by his parents, a daughter-in-law, Connie Simpson, and a brother, Jerry Simpson. Ted is survived by his wife of over 70 years, Sammy, 2 sons, Dan Simpson of Maple, and James Simpson and his wife, Patty, of Shallowater. His daughter, Sandra Poole, and her husband, Wesley, of Clovis. 5 grandchildren, Jonathan Poole, Andrew Poole and his wife, Nikki, Eric Simpson and his wife, Savannah, Allison Sweet and her husband, Jonathan, and Emily Simpson. And 8 great-grandchildren also survive him as well. Please keep the family of William Ted Simpson on your prayer list. Again, funeral service was held last week on Wednesday, November the 2nd at the Morton Church of Christ, with burial following in the Morton Memorial Cemetery. Well, this past Friday ended the regular season for the football, for the Muleshoe Mules and all of the Texas high school football teams. And the Muleshoe Mules had a very exciting game. They've had several really, really good ones this year. This one from last Friday night versus Dalhart may be the most exciting. The Mules roared back in the fourth quarter to beat Dalhart 27-23. You can see that full game broadcast on the front page of our website, website, muleshoetv.com. But you'll for sure want to watch the whole fourth quarter, as it was quite exciting. There was also senior night that we broadcast. That is in our broadcast before the kickoff in our video, so you can see that as well. Muleshoetv.com. So that puts Muleshoe in third place in District 2 3A Division 1. First place was Shallowater. They went 4-0 in District, 8-1 overall. Second place was Bushland at 3-1 in district and 9-1 overall. Third place was Muleshoe at 2-2, 7-3 overall. And fourth place, Dalhart 1-3 and 4-5. And all four of those teams will go into the playoffs. And the Mules in by-district round this week will play a familiar foe, Brownfield Cubs, as we played them earlier in the season. The by-district game will be Thursday, November the 10th. Kickoff at 7 p.m. at Lobo Stadium, the northwest edge of Levelland, Texas. Tickets are $5 for adults and $3 for students. As we mentioned, the Mules beat Shallowater earlier in the regular season on September the 30th. It was another extremely close, exciting game as the Mules won 39-37. Let's hope they can make it two in a row this coming Thursday night. Again, Mules by-district football playoff will be Thursday, November 10th at 7 p.m. at Lobo Stadium on the northwest edge of Levelland. Tickets are $5 for adults, $3 for students. And to prepare yourself for the game, you might want to go to our website, muleshoetv.com, click on the sports link, and go back to that Muleshoe Brownfield game earlier in the season on September the 30th. We hope that same outcome happens this coming Thursday night as the Mules beat the Cubs 39-37 on September the 30th. Sorry we won't be broadcasting the game as we haven't done any playoffs in football in the last 6 or 7 years, as the UIL has sold off the playoff rights, TV broadcasting rights for all 1A through 6A, by district through state championship games. And we've tried a couple times to negotiate to buy those rights, and it was very expensive, and it just turned out to be too much. So good luck to the Mules going forward. Hope they have a big playoff run all the way to the state championship. It is election day here in America, and right here in Muleshoe and Bailey County, if you have not voted early yet, you can still vote today on Tuesday, November the 8th, until 7 p.m. The polls are open right now through 7 p.m. this evening at the Bailey County Coliseum. So make sure to go out and vote. Here in Texas, you'll need an ID that has a picture on it, like your driver's license or a passport or a state ID. Make sure to take that with you and go out and vote at the Bailey County Coliseum. You can vote today. The polls are open now through 7 p.m. The Muleshoe City Secretary, Zana Carpenter, was elected to serve as a trustee on the Texas Municipal Clerks Association Executive Board as its annual business meeting held in Georgetown on October the 20th. The Texas Municipal Clerks Association is a statewide association with over 1,100 members. The association operates the Texas Municipal Clerks Certification Program located at the University of North Texas in Denton. The certification program is recognized and endorsed by 22074 of the Local Government Code, Vernon's Annotated Civil Statuses. TMCA publishes the Texas Municipal Election Law Manual, the Texas Municipal Law and Procedure Manual, and the Texas Municipal Clerk's Handbook. Zana Carpenter will be charged with the responsibility of accomplishing the goals and objectives of TMCA. Since 1952, the association has been dedicated to serving the demands of excellence in Texas local government and public problem solving. Its principal missions are to motivate Texas city clerks and city secretaries to become leaders in their field of governance, and to provide an educational program for the beginning and career city clerk and city secretary. So congratulations to our city secretary, Zana Carpenter, as she was elected to serve as a trustee on the Texas Municipal Clerks Association Executive Board. Time now for the weather forecast, brought to you today by K&K Pharmacy, your locally hometown home-owned pharmacy at 1411 West American Boulevard, right here in Muleshoe, Texas. You can call them 806-272-7511. They can deliver to your home right here in the Muleshoe area. You can come in the store, or also remember you can use their very convenient drive-through on the west side of the building. If you're feeling sick, K&K Pharmacy can help you out. Come into the pharmacy and take one of their rapid tests. They have rapid strep tests, rapid flu tests, rapid UTI tests, rapid anemia tests, and then you can speak to a doctor. They have on-demand virtual consult with a physician 360 doctor. Then get your prescription for treatment, all without leaving the pharmacy. Call today for more information. Again, 806-272-7511, K&K Pharmacy. Christine Isaacson, the pharmacist, and all of her helpful employees can help you out. They're open Monday through Fridays, 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. at K&K Pharmacy, and they will deliver straight to your door, 806-272-7511 here in the Muleshoe area. You can come in the store at 1411 West American Boulevard or use their convenient drive-through window on the west side of the building. And brand new, they have Take a Test in Minutes, rapid strep, flu, UTI, or anemia tests available in the store at K&K Pharmacy. Then have an on-demand virtual consult with a physician 360 doctor. Get your prescriptions next for treatment, all without leaving the pharmacy. Now at K&K Pharmacy, right here in Muleshoe, 1411 West American Boulevard. They're open 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Mondays through Fridays. Well, looking at our weather forecast, it's a little bit overcast, and we had some drizzle rain this morning as well, but nothing but a trace left. It's mostly cloudy. The forecast calls for the rest of the day. High will get up around 71, so not much higher than it is right now. At 11 a.m., it's 66 degrees outside. We'll have breezy conditions all afternoon as well, just like it's been this morning, with a south wind between 20 and 25 miles per hour. Then tonight, clouds will increase. Low will be around 56 degrees, so a pretty warm night overnight. Southeast winds around 15 miles per hour, gusts as high as 30 miles per hour tonight. Tomorrow on Wednesday, looking at a cloudy day, then gradually becoming mostly sunny. High near 74, south winds between 15 and 20 miles per hour, gusts as high as 30 miles per hour. Wednesday night, partly cloudy, low around 49. South winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, gusts as high as 30 miles per hour. Thursday, sunny, high near 63 degrees, breezy conditions with a west wind 15 to 25 miles per hour. Thursday night, mostly clear, low around 28. West wind around 10 miles per hour, becoming northeast after midnight. On Veterans Day, Friday, sunny, high near 51 degrees, east winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then partly cloudy Friday night, low around 24, east winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming south after midnight. Saturday, mostly sunny, high near 54 degrees. Southwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, increasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour Saturday afternoon. Saturday night, partly cloudy, low around 30. Sunday, mostly sunny, high near 58 degrees. Sunday night, partly cloudy, low around 28. Monday, partly cloudy, high near 50 degrees. So that's the weather forecast for the next 7 days. No real rain chances in the forecast, but some very fall-like weather on tap for the Muleshoe area. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. Well, we'll break now in the Muletrain news. The Muletrain is brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
I am Isla Reynolds, and I know enough about quality, authentic Mexican food to know it gets no better than Leal's Mexican Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. The yummy chips and salsa enchiladas made with love and finest of ingredients. Dine in now or carry out by calling 806-272-3294. The original in business since 1957, Leal's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe, Texas.
The cold weather has arrived, so get into Frying Cogs at 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, as they have a fully stocked selection of heaters, vertical infrared heaters, bathroom heaters, utility and tower heaters, Mr. Heater propane heaters as well. The Milwaukee Tough Shell heated jackets are in stock, which are perfect to keep you cozy in the coldest of situations. They're battery operated and come with a rechargeable battery. They also have a full stock of hand warmers, including the new electronic hand warmers that are USB rechargeable. They have, of course, the traditional hand, feet, and toe warmers in stock as well. Take 15% off Frying Cox's great selection of winter work gloves right now in the front of the store. Special of the month is the 2-pack Milwaukee tape measures. Get 2 for the price of 1. They're 25 feet long with a 15-foot magnetic reach and marked down to only $19.97 for 2 now at Frying Cogs. Sell good through November. Burn work coats and bib-alls now in stock in various sizes and colors, perfect for the cold weather ahead. The manager special, good through November, is the Moen Annabelle Classic pull-down kitchen faucet, marked down to only $149.99 now at Frying Cogs in Muleshoe. New large selection of knives in now, including brands like Gerber, True, Boker, and see these cool collector edition knives, including the world's greatest grandpa and American firefighter. New Nebo headlamps and cap lights in 400 and 500 lumen. Nebo keychain lights. And of course, they have the Nebo slide key, the magnetic base, USB rechargeable, waterproof, and 2,000 lumen bright, all available at Frying Cogs, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, Texas. They're open Monday through Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. Well, the Holiday Treasure Shopping event is set for right here in Muleshoe at the Bailey County Coliseum on Saturday, November the 19th. And they are looking for vendors, craft, art, marketing, and network company. Food vendors, limited space is available. If you want more information, you can contact Lupita Pineda, 806-272-3165, Lorena De Leon, 806-272-4051, or Sierra Rodriguez at 806-272-3077. And again, we put the vendor application form on our Twitter feed, Gil Lamb Advertising, Channel 6 Muleshoe, along with our Facebook pages, Gil Lamb and Channel 6 Muleshoe, so you can go and find them, print them out from there, and fill them out and turn them in to Lupita Pineda, Lorena De Leon, or Sierra Rodriguez. The Holiday Treasure Shopping event will be Saturday, November the 19th, 9 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. at the Bailey County Coliseum, with boutiques, holiday crafts, home decor, marketing, jewelry, succulents, homemade food trucks, and much, much more at the Bailey County Coliseum. Again, if you want booth space, call Lupita Pineda, 806-272-3165. Lorena De Leon, 806-272-4051, or Sierra Rodriguez, 806-272-3077. Do that today. Well, all veterans are invited Friday morning to Veterans Day program at Muleshoe High School at the Carrie Moore Auditorium. Again, Friday, November the 11th. It begins at 9:30 a.m. All Muleshoe High School staff and students invite you, our Muleshoe area veterans, to their Veterans Day celebration at the MHS Carrie Moore Auditorium Friday, November the 11th, beginning at 9:30 a.m. We will be there to film that, so look for our broadcasts later on into the weekend this weekend. Also, we will be at high school to film the 5th grade music program. It's this coming Thursday, November the 10th at 1:45 p.m. It's the 5th grade music program titled Positive, and the DeShazo music teacher. Susan White has produced this and directed these fifth graders, and it's always a good program. The fifth grade music program, Positive, will be performed at the Carrymore Auditorium at MHS on Thursday, November the 10th at 1:45 p.m. in the afternoon, and we will be there to film that one as well. Well, some more news and events going on up at the school. They're beginning the third 6 weeks today in the Muleshoe schools. They didn't have school yesterday for a teacher in-service day, but beginning today, it's the third 6 weeks of school. Can you believe that? Already 6 weeks into the 2022-2023 school year. The Lady Mules basketball JV and varsity will take on Slayton at Slayton today at 5:15 begins the JV game. The varsity game will begin at 6:30 this evening. They will have, of course, on Thursday, the by-district playoff game, kickoff at 7 between the Mules and Brownfield Cubs at Lobo Stadium in Levelland. Veterans Day, we mentioned, on Thursday, still that fifth grade music program that will be there to film will be at 1:45 at MHS. Then the Veterans Day program, Friday morning, at MHS. Then Watson Junior High School will have a basketball pep rally at 2:50 Friday afternoon. Then Lady Mules will be in action again basketball-wise versus Spring Lake Earth right here in Muleshoe. The JV will tip off at 5 and varsity at 6:15 p.m. The MHS Robotics will be in competition at Floydada on Saturday on November the 12th. And then speech and debate from MHS will be in competition as well on Saturday at Bushland. So good luck to all of those teams in action this week up in the Muleshoe schools. Also, we thought we might mention here, we talked several times about the Muleshoe by-district game. Some of the other by-district games that will be in 3A Region 1, Division 1. So that's all around us. Denver City will take on Dalhart in by-district competition. Of course, Dalhart was fourth place in our district. Whitesboro versus Vernon. Shallowater, the winner from our district, will take on Lamesa. Breckenridge versus Paradise. Jim Ned versus Pilot Point. Bushland, our second place district team, will take on Kermit. Brock will play Iowa Park. And, of course, third place from our district, the Mules, will play Brownfield Thursday at 7 p.m. at Lobo Field in Levelland. Make sure to go out and support the Muleshoe Mules. Well, an interesting story earlier in the week from out of Amarillo, an ABC affiliate, ABC 7 News. It was by Jamie Birch and published on Monday, October the 31st. Xcel Energy could stop using coal to generate electricity 4 years earlier than planned. The company announced Monday that it will propose retirement of coal operations at the Toke generating station near Muleshoe by 2028. It was previously slated for a 2032 through 34 closing. According to Xcel Energy, Toke Station includes 2 coal-fueled steam units with a combined capacity of 1,067 megawatts. As the first energy provider in the nation to set ambitious goals for addressing all of the ways our customers use energy, electricity, heating, and transportation, we are always striving to provide our customers cleaner energy resources while saving them money, said Bob Frenzel, the chairman and president and CEO of Xcel Energy. Advancing the retirement of coal operations at Tolk Station demonstrates our commitment to our clean energy strategy while ensuring our customers and communities have reliable, affordable, and safe services. Xcel Energy estimates retiring coal at Tolk Station earlier than planned will save customers in Texas and New Mexico more than $70 million. The company said it will make the proposal to New Mexico regulators this month, and the proposal will go before Texas regulators in February 2023. 23. So we'll see what happens there. And you can read that entire story from ABC 7 News and Jamie Birch. Find the link to that in our Twitter feed, Channel 6 Muleshoe on Twitter. You can find it on the front page of our website, bottom left corner, muleshoetv.com. You can see our full Twitter feed there as well. XL Energy proposing to shut down Tulk. Previous to what they slated. It was previously slated for shutting down between 2032 and 34. Now they're proposing to shut it down in 2028. You think about these years, in 2028, it's not all that far away. Well, the Bailey County Senior Center invites you to come by and eat with them during their Happy Thanksgiving dinner, Thursday, November the 10th, from 11:45 a.m. till 2 in the afternoon at the Senior Center, 319 South Main Street. It's $12 per meal. You can call and have them deliver it to you, I believe, at 806-272-4969, or you can go in and eat there with them at the Senior Center, or go by and get your takeout plate as well. That's the Happy Thanksgiving Dinner. The annual Thanksgiving dinner will be Thursday, November the 10th, 11:45 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the Senior Center, Main and Avenue D, right here in Muleshoe. The Muleshoe Area Medical Center reminds you to get vaccinated. Muleshoe, for you, your family, your community, or for your country. COVID and flu vaccines available now at the clinics at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Call today for your appointment, 806-272-4524. They also remind you can continue your recovery close to home if you or a loved one needs more time to heal after an illness, injury, or surgery. The Swing Bed program at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center can help. Call the Swing Bed coordinator at 806-272-4524 or go to their website, muleshoehospital.com/recovery for more information. On your prayer list today, remember Pee Wee Estrada and Cleta Robertson, Cyrus Dell. Remember Mom, Magann Reynolds, who's suffering with dementia. Remember Ruby Green and Doris Scott. Ed and Carol Cox down in the Houston area, formerly of Muleshoe. Janice Snell, Sue and Travis Basir. Pat King needs to be on your prayer list today. Terry Byers, Gabby Stone, Tina Castillo, Julie Cage, Tom and Linda Watson, Dorothy Wire, Kearney Scoggin, Olivia Barrera, Tyrone Clements, John Blackwell, Betty Ennis, Cliff Black. Remember Connie Alanis on your prayer list today, as well as her husband, Robert. Remember Rich Bagby and Joby Claiborne. Terry Kemp needs to be on your prayer list today. Remember all those grieving the recent loss of a loved one, including the family of Nelda Crawford, the family of Ted Simpson, the family of Evelyn Ziegenfuss, the family of Benny Bruns, along with the family of Mara Lynn Foster McDougal. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this Election Day edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News program, along with all of our older archived ones from the past decade, available free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith, a phone prank from Willie P. In a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Willie P. Richardson of Nacogdoches plays phone pranks on people.
Williams Plumbing.
Yes, ma'am. How you doing today?
I'm fine. May I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I got some kind of an unusual problem.
Well, maybe we can help. What's your problem?
Well, my boys was playing back here in the creek behind the house the other day, and they caught this water mock, one of them snakes.
Yes, sir.
Well, they took it in the house, still alive, and they flushed it down the commode.
Yes, sir. Is your commode stopped up now?
No, ma'am. You can flush it and everything, but we all scared to use it.
Scared to use it?
Yes, ma'am. We all afraid to sit down or afraid that thing might, swim back up in there and bite one of us while we're using the bathroom.
Well, if they flushed it, it should be gone. It shouldn't come back up. It should completely be gone out of your plumbing system.
Should be.
Yes, sir. You shouldn't have to worry about it.
Yes, ma'am. You keep on saying should. That don't sound like you're too sure about it to me.
Well, it's not likely that the snake should be still alive in your commode.
Well, I tell you what, the other night my wife was sitting in there using the bathroom, and she thought she heard something down in there, and she jumped off that commode, wasn't even through using the bathroom. And I heard her hollering in there. I was out in the front yard drinking some beer with some of my friends, scared us off when we heard her hollering, and then I came back out and told my friends what was wrong. One of them hollered in there, too, and told her not to sit all the way down on the pot if she'd worried about that snake being in there. Well, of course, she got mad about that, came out on the front porch, started throwing things at us, and then one of our old neighbors stayed next door, called the police. They came out here and charged us all disorderly conduct and took us all down to jailhouse.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that, but I don't think you have to worry.
Well, y'all got one of them rooter things you could come stick down in here to see if that snake's still down in there?
Yes, sir, but that's expensive.
About how much do it cost?
Well, the service should cost probably over $100.
$100?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I just can't afford that much.
Well, I'm real sorry.
Well, do you think that you might be able to come out here and go in the bathroom and sit on that commode for a while, just show my wife and all of them? There ain't no need to worry about that snake.
No, sir, I can't do that.
Well, y'all's ad in the phone book say your customers come first.
Well, I couldn't do that. We just don't do that.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm going to have to take my business when these other plumbing companies in.
Yes, sir. Well, thanks for calling.
Well, thank you. Bye.
Willie P. Richardson of Nacogdoches. It's all in fun. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.